Welcome to the YouTube channel Captivating Home, where we explore the most enchanting interior inspirations from around the world. Today, we're stepping inside the charming world of tiny Parisian cottage living, French-inspired farmhouse decor, a style that beautifully blends rustic elegance with timeless Parisian romance. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly home decor inspirations. Let's dive into the magic of French country charm, one cozy detail at a time. One, the heart of Parisian farmhouse style. Tiny Parisian cottage living celebrates the art of blending French sophistication with rustic farmhouse warmth. Think soft neutral palettes, weathered wood accents, and vintage touches that bring character to even the smallest spaces. This style thrives on layers of charm, linen curtains, antique furniture, and gentle lighting that create an intimate and romantic atmosphere. Every piece tells a story, making your cottage feel like a timeless retreat in the heart of France. 2. Neutral color palettes with Parisian grace. When decorating a tiny Parisian cottage, start with a soothing color palette. Soft creams, pale grays, warm beiges, and dusty blues reflect the serene tones of the French countryside while maintaining a chic urban feel. These shades open up small spaces, creating a sense of light and airiness. The subtle hues allow vintage furniture, rustic beams, and delicate textiles to shine without overwhelming the eye, offering a perfectly balanced French-inspired farmhouse elegance. Three, vintage furniture finds and timeless accents. Furnishing your tiny Parisian cottage is all about carefully selected vintage pieces. Antique armoires, distressed wooden tables, and elegant Louis-style chairs infuse character into every room. Look for furniture with ornate carvings or gentle curves to capture that Parisian romance. Mixing flea market treasures with modern essentials creates a lived-in, collected over time feeling, adding authenticity to your French-inspired farmhouse decor. Each piece should feel like it carries a history of cozy gatherings and cherished moments. Four, rustic wooden beams and weathered textures. Exposed wooden beams and weathered textures are key elements of French farmhouse charm. Whether real or faux, these details bring warmth and rustic elegance to small cottage spaces. Pair them with lime-washed walls, aged stone, or reclaimed wood floors to create a backdrop that feels both cozy and sophisticated. The contrast between raw textures and refined furnishings creates a uniquely Parisian balance of casual comfort and understated luxury. Five, elegant lighting with a French touch. Lighting sets the mood in a tiny Parisian cottage. Opt for wrought iron chandeliers, crystal pendant lights, or antique wall sconces to cast a soft, romantic glow. French-inspired farmhouse decor favors warm, diffused light that highlights the textures of rustic wood and delicate fabrics. Layer lighting with table lamps and candles to create cozy corners that invite relaxation, making your home feel like a charming hideaway in the French countryside. Six. French textiles and cozy linens. Soft linens, cotton throws, and toile fabrics bring the essence of Parisian comfort to a small cottage. Choose fabrics in muted colors or delicate patterns like florals and stripes to add subtle visual interest. Layering cushions, throws, and curtains adds texture and warmth, making every corner feel inviting. These textiles not only enhance comfort but also reflect the casual elegance that defines tiny Parisian cottage living with a farmhouse twist. Seven. Chic open shelving for functional beauty. Open shelving is a hallmark of French-inspired farmhouse kitchens and living areas. Display vintage dishware, ceramic pitchers, or woven baskets on reclaimed wood shelves to create functional art. This design choice opens up the space, making it feel larger and more welcoming. In a tiny Parisian cottage, every shelf becomes a gallery of beautiful, useful objects that celebrate the art of simple, elegant living without clutter. Eight. Antique mirrors and reflective charm. Mirrors play a key role in amplifying light and creating the illusion of space. Choose antique or gilded frames that capture the elegance of Parisian interiors while complementing rustic farmhouse elements. A large mirror in the entryway or living room reflects natural light and highlights your carefully curated decor. The sparkle of aged glass adds a touch of French romance to even the tiniest cottage room. Nine. Artful wall decor with Parisian flair. French-inspired farmhouse decor thrives on artful wall displays. Consider vintage oil paintings, botanical prints, or distressed frames that tell a story of timeless beauty. Incorporating elements like wrought iron accents or hand-painted ceramics can elevate bare walls while maintaining a cozy cottage vibe. A carefully curated gallery wall captures the spirit of a Parisian home, effortlessly stylish yet welcoming and personal. Ten. Inviting facade with French country charm. The exterior of a tiny Parisian cottage sets the tone for everything inside. Think stone walls, pale shutters, and climbing ivy that create a picturesque welcome. Soft pastel doors and wrought iron details add a romantic touch, while weathered finishes convey a sense of timeless elegance. A well-chosen facade transforms even the smallest home into a captivating retreat inspired by the French countryside. (11) Quaint garden pathways and entryways. A charming garden path leads guests into the heart of your Parisian-inspired farmhouse. Use cobblestones, gravel, or reclaimed bricks to create winding walkways lined with lavender, rosemary, and climbing roses. The scent of herbs and flowers instantly transports visitors to the French countryside, setting a serene and romantic tone before they even step inside your cozy cottage. (12) Outdoor bistro seating for alfresco dining. Bring a slice of Paris to your outdoor space with a quaint bistro setup. A small wrought iron table and chairs, paired with vintage lanterns and string lights, create the perfect nook for morning coffee or evening wine. Even a tiny patio can be transformed into a dreamy alfresco dining area that captures the essence of French-inspired farmhouse living. (13) Living room warmth and rustic elegance. Inside, the living room serves as the heart of your Parisian cottage. Use plush sofas, vintage coffee tables, and soft area rugs to create a space that feels inviting and sophisticated. A stone fireplace or exposed brick accent wall enhances the farmhouse charm, while delicate French details like crystal lamps or ornate frames add a touch of urban elegance. (14) Cozy cottage kitchen with French accents. The kitchen embodies the soul of a tiny Parisian farmhouse. Open shelving, copper pots, and vintage enamelware bring character, while marble countertops and rustic wooden tables balance elegance and function. Add a vase of fresh flowers or a bowl of seasonal fruit to keep the space lively and full of French country warmth. (15) Romantic dining nook for intimate gatherings. Create a charming dining nook that feels both casual and elegant. A small wooden table, mismatched chairs, and a delicate chandelier set the stage for cozy meals. Soft linens and vintage dishware complete the look, encouraging leisurely breakfasts and candlelit dinners in true French farmhouse style. (16) Bedroom retreat with Parisian whispers. A tiny Parisian cottage bedroom calls for romance and serenity. Choose a wrought iron or upholstered bed, layered with crisp linens and plush pillows. Soft curtains, vintage nightstands, and a subtle color palette create a peaceful haven. Add a small chandelier or antique lamp to enhance the dreamy ambience of your French-inspired farmhouse escape. (17) Charming bathroom with rustic luxury. Even the smallest bathroom can exude Parisian charm. Use a vintage pedestal sink, clawfoot tub, or ornate mirror to create a sense of understated luxury. White subway tiles, soft lighting, and fragrant soaps bring a spa-like quality, while rustic wooden accents keep the space grounded in farmhouse warmth. (18) Creative storage with French flair. In a tiny home, storage is essential, but it doesn't have to be boring. Use antique cabinets, woven baskets, and open shelving to store essentials with style. French-inspired farmhouse decor celebrates beauty and function, turning practical pieces into decorative statements that keep your cottage organized and charming. (19) Hallway magic with subtle details. Transform narrow hallways into enchanting passages with vintage wall sconces, framed art, and distressed console tables. A runner rug in muted colors ties everything together while making the space feel warm and inviting. Even the smallest corridors can reflect the elegance and coziness of a Parisian farmhouse. (20) Attic or loft hideaway with French soul. If your cottage has an attic or loft, turn it into a dreamy hideaway. Exposed beams, cozy rugs, and a vintage writing desk create a space perfect for reading or creative pursuits. Soft lighting and airy curtains keep the area bright while maintaining a snug, romantic atmosphere worthy of a Parisian escape. Conclusion: your own slice of Parisian charm. Tiny Parisian cottage living is more than a design style, it's a way of life that celebrates romance, simplicity, and timeless elegance. By blending French-inspired farmhouse elements with personal touches, you can create a home that feels both cozy and sophisticated. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Captivating Home. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beautiful inspirations. Your dream Parisian cottage awaits.